Hello humans and otherwise, I'm Addie and welcome back to my blind let's play of Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. Last time, well, we found out where Lady Periel is hiding out and we're actually going there now to try to get a hold of her. And also, as you will also hear in my Star Ocean 2 remake playthrough, as I already said is coming after this one, because I'm recording them both at the same time, I got a new controller and it was not drift anymore. And I really like this controller because I can just slip the switch in the back and swap it between my PC and my Nintendo Switch seamlessly. It's a really good controller. It's kind of cheap plastic, but other than that, it's actually pretty darn good. And we're going to continue now. So, what do we have here? The thing is, though, it's actually... Yeah, the A, B, X, and Y it's the switch settings, so I gotta get used to that. So I flipped it so it's actually displaying the switch controls on my PC now. The issue is, I'm used to the Xbox version when I'm playing on PC, so yeah. I'm playing this game with the Xbox version the whole time, and now it's different. Well, that person in green looks like they stand out. I can recruit you, can't I? Because of course, we're not going to our destination. We're going to wander around and look for recruitable characters first. This is Twinhorn. The east side is Eucrisian, and the west side is Norristar territory. Woof woof. Arf arf. The panda says arf while it's busy eating a bamboo. I cannot talk to the chicken, however. Can I go? Can I go inside your house? Yes. But there is nothing in here. Darn you! Or do you have nothing? Meow? What, can't figure anything out? You look like a ferry to get to the western shore of Twinhorn. Well, okay. Twinhorn better have two horns. Perfect weather for a walk. Well, doesn't seem like it's nice weather in the game. It's actually kind of hot in real life right now, though. Hello there, are you a traveler? Yeah, in a manner of speaking. What's that? Don't y'all have Bejoma? I don't even know what Bejoma is. I see. So this is how you raise them. That's perfect! They grow as strong as can be! Huh? What's that? You want to know too? I don't even know what's going on! Would you take this book? I'm working on my own method now. Oh, you were reading this book, huh? Is that what that is? And that's a reason to talk to every NPC in this game. You never know. Gives them so much energy, my goodness. Miyuki. You're a dog now? Thought you were in, oh, what was the game? Xenosaga. You stand out, too.
Oh my. What an incredible story.
You look like you are going to be the castle librarian, just from your glasses and the fact that you're holding a book, and... because we've always got a librarian.
Huh. I'm so sorry. I got completely wrapped up in my reading. Why does this happen every time I pick up a book? I guess I just get so enraptured whenever I get the chance to take a literary journey around the world.
This is actually kind of weird encountering a librarian here in the game, because I was just earlier watching a YouTube video about a library book that was returned like 80-some years after it was taken out. It was like 80-some years late. Imagine the late fees on that thing.
But why am I telling you this? I'm sorry, did you need something?
No. I'm the one who should apologize for interrupting you. I'm actually seeking new comrades for the Alliance.
The Alliance?
Yes, the Alliance.
Raising your swords in desperate battle against the vile machinations of the Empire? Oh, what an epic tale that will be!
Yeah, they've actually made an entire game about that story. Amazing, isn't it?
Alas, I doubt there is much that I could do to aid you. Unless... Would you consider a library? It would give your soldiers and your townsfolk a treasure trove of stories to lose themselves in.
Yeah, it was extremely obvious that you'd be the librarian.
I'm sure they'd like that.
Yes. How wonderful it would be to have a library in your city. It would also give students a place to study and... Oh, I myself have spent much of my recent time in study. It's my dream to get into the University of Carl, you see.
I actually used to go to libraries all the time. I'd read a lot of books out of them, too.
Yes, well... Whenever there's a test, I always get nervous and make a big mess of things. Oh, if only I still had that lucky charm I'd lost. I'm sure I could pass the entrance exam.
Well, maybe a certain rabbit stole it. No, he's always going after Lucky Charms cereal. If you had some Lucky Charms, he'd want to eat it.
Yes, I know. I shouldn't be relying on luck. My own intelligence should be enough to get me through any test.
Luck might not even be real. Well, in this game it might be. But in reality, not so much.
And yet, the charm was a gift from a good friend of mine. And it always used to bring me such confidence.
I mean, a lot of games literally have a luck stat.
I understand. I'll help you find it.
Oh, no. I lost it in the Great Wood north of here. And there are likely to be monsters about.
Oh, we gotta go back there.
I couldn't possibly ask someone I just met to risk their lives due to my silliness. No, never mind. Please, forget I said anything.
Well, we're not gonna be going back there right now. We are going to be going back there once we can teleport. We're gonna go all over the place, fighting as many characters as we can, but only after we can teleport around.
But you do want it back, don't you? I'll find it for you.
I know that'll happen as part of the story, because it's always part of the story.
Very well. I'll help.
Thank you. I lost the charm when I was running away from a rabbit archwitch in the Great Wood.
So, kill a rabbit archwitches until one drops it.
I would be ever so grateful if you could find it.
I'll certainly do my best.
At least in this case, it would make sense if you killed a bunch of them and they didn't necessarily drop it, because you're looking for one specific item that was stolen by one random rabbit archwitch. So, only one of them's gonna have it. Don't like that crap where, oh, you have to, for example, find a rabbit's foot, and you kill a bunch of rabbits, and you can't get any of their feet. You have to wait until one drops it randomly for some reason. Why do you have to wait until it drops it? Just kill a rabbit and slice off its foot. Come on. So we can get a Lucky Charm, right? Lucky Charm rabbit's feet are often Lucky Charms. Yeah, I don't do trading post stuff, of course. Oh yeah, I did change it to where I can form parties at inns. Well, I do actually kind of want to use characters I kind of want to use, but I also want to kind of swap in other characters, but these are required ones right now. Maybe I will put you back there. I'm going to try using this guy again. He's short range, though. You're medium, so... Yeah, I'll have to level up, of course. I'll have to give him equipment, but I kind of want to use him right now. Do I have any equipment for him? Probably not, so he keeps selling it all. Well, I hope there's an equipment shop here somewhere. No, not that. This is just potions and such. Well, I need one more to get that up there, and yeah, let's buy some regular healing herbs too. What the in groups of 4? I don't remember now. Our new controller settings. No, they are in groups of 6 too. So let's buy 4 more. It takes up 1 inventory slot when you have 1 or 6 of them, so you might as well have 6. And you're recruitable, obviously.
Oh, these colors! They just scream! Look at me! Drink me up!
Oh, you're that kind of character. Well, there's always one of you in every Suikoden game. Why not here too? I certainly don't mind.
And this necklace? Amazing! I think I'll buy one of these for that yummy little mignon I met earlier. I just love a town that's thriving. The shops are always dripping with the latest clothes, the latest accessories, the tools, the traps. And the eye candy ain't so bad either. Am I right, or am I really right?
Hi.
Oh no, I did it again. Blasted a boy into silence with my stunning good looks. It's okay. You're allowed to speak to me.
I don't know. I don't really like your face or hair very much myself.
Wait, aren't you the Alliance's commander? Noah, right?
Yes, sir.
You've heard of me?
Of course I have. Who do you think I am?
Pastel, according to your text bubble here. But I don't think that's who you are. I know that's who you
don't
are.
know.
Because the game says so.
Ah, of course. Mea culpa scusi. The name is Pastole, but you can call me Pastole, hunter with the most game.
Really? You're saying that?
You want game? That's amazing. Where's your rifle?
That's not the kind of game he means.
Rifle? Ugh, perish the disgusting thought. Like I'd allow the stink of gunpowder on these clothes.
So you use a crossbow? Or a knife, maybe?
That's a nuh-uh to crossbows. Way too heavy, and they chafe my back. You might catch me using a knife, maybe?
Looks like he's got a spiked whip there. The rose on it.
Okay. How then?
Traps, mister. I trap those honey bunnies, and then I move in and slay 'em, if you catch my driftwood.
I don't think he's talking about actual rabbits.
It's not a question of if Pastole gets you. It's a question of when, and possibly how often. Buongiorno, my little mignone.
What the heck?
Exactly like that. He's not talking about actual bunnies.
Phew. I think they were in a bad mood. I'll try again later.
Is that your usual style?
Style? Oh, my clothes. Aren't they fab? They turn all the heads. Good for luring game, too. I have absolutely sashayed a boar into a bear trap.
Impressive.
Your takeaway here should be that A, Pastole's traps are astonishingly unique, and B, with those traps, Pastole hooks a lot of meat.
I wonder if he might actually be talking about people and actually capturing animals, so they'll bring more types of food into the castle. It might actually go both ways.
Sound like someone you'd find useful?
Welcome to the ranks.
That's my Noah. One squeezy hug for you!
I mean, he knew where we were, and he specifically asked, would you find my talents useful? So obviously he wanted to join. Love Trapping Hunter, Pastole.
I assume I'm pointed in the general direction of your castle. I'll see you there. Ready or not, minions, pastels are coming!
I hope he doesn't go and hit on every woman in the castle. They probably decided to kick him out right then and there. Ha! My first time here, and geez, it's hot. I didn't need this many layers, huh? No, you didn't. Oh, I can't walk into the water? Of course not. Meow. Cat named Chibi. Trade between Neurostar and Keenan is booming. I'll let you in on a secret. Buy stuff here and make a profit by flogging it across the sea. Now, Mark, I don't do that kind of stuff. I know the game actively encourages you to do that. I mean, they literally just had an NPC tell me to do that. But I'm not going to. Okay, your dad's gonna fish up a storm. Good luck, Daddy. Hope you catch a big one. I'll talk to you. Take care, dear. Just fishing. Well, doesn't appear to be anything else here. Recruited one character, found out how to recruit another character. I think this panda should be recruitable, but no. Guess not. It's just arf arf. A panda that thinks it's a dog. I hope I get the ability to teleport sooner rather than later, because that'd be really useful. They're probably going to end up recruiting a lot of characters once that happens. And I hope there's a place we can get new equipment, too, considering, I put this person in who's low level with under gear.
Take this! You're just making me madder!
Stop it!
Of course, he does, like, no damage.
Feel the rain!
You're done.
If you get a bunch of levels, though, you yourself are behind. So yeah, 6,000 EXP.
Experience is strength!
That's exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. Alright, now this is obviously where we have to go. Let's start by going in here and seeing if there's an equipment shop. This is why I probably should just keep some extra equipment on hand when I swap characters out, because I'm going to be doing that throughout the whole game.
So this is Haishan.
It did just say so.
Sure is. I'm guessing we'll find Lady Periel either at the palace or the inn.
The inn?
She booked the biggest room they had. Didn't want to stay at the palace in case the walls had ears.
Yeah, could be an issue, but I want to see it where the walls literally have ears. You go into a room in the palace, and you see giant ears on the walls that listen to everything you say. Or maybe small ears because they want to hide them.
Gotcha. Then let's go find her.
Always the wrong one. There is an equipment shop. I gotta go to the inn and... Okay, well... Oh, a blacksmith too. Nice. Bro, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm hungry. One thing never changes. Kids need food. So best keep children full and happy, right? Yeah. Kids are always gonna need food. They eat a lot. They eat... Yeah. But so do I, and I'm not a kid. You're looking for a smithy in Hishan, or however they pronounce it. Look no further. We've got everything from farming tools to weapons. Well, I wanted a smithy. Let's get some upgrading done. Especially you, because, well, I haven't used you in my party since basically I got you. Upgrade to people who are always going to be in the party, specifically Noah, because he's the main character and all that. Of course, I like using Gar. Got my big old wolf dude. But I'll probably end up swapping him out at one point, too. Upgrade her so she actually does more decent damage. And I'm going to run out of money very quickly just upgrading weapons. I'm going to have to grind for cash. Okay, that's enough of that right now. Good equipment. You stand out too. Are you going to be a chef? Your hat.
How's that? The Alliance seeks to hire a culinary mind. Yes, an intriguing thought. Alas, I'm already on a mission to find a recipe for the legendary dish known as grilled tatuva. I'm told the people who devised it are all bark and, well, that's it actually, all bark. Whatever could that be referring to?
Maybe literal trees. Or maybe they're all dogs. I don't know. You can find anything here in Eucris. If it's not in a stand, it'll be in a chain store. I always impulse buy when I'm equipment shopping. Well, I am going to go equipment shopping right now. And there's equipment for everybody, apparently. That's an issue. I do not have that kind of funds. See, I need like 5 face guards, and that takes care of all my money right there. The people that are in front, so yeah. I'm gonna keep getting the ones that, like, boost other stuff better, you know? It's literally the same thing, but it has, you know, higher magic defense. I don't have the funding for all this, but I need it! Rah. Okay. Now that I'm out of money... Hey, it's you again.
Noah, my friend, you putting that pole to good use?
Kinda.
Oh, me? Well, since we last spoke in Aaronside, the currents of life have carried me here.
I've gone fishing like once.
And me, I'm not the type to swim against the current.
I'm glad to see you're safe.
Your name's been bobbing around recently, so I have to ask. Are you the Noah leading the Alliance army?
Yes, sir.
One and the same. And I'm recruiting new companions for our forces right now. Would you be interested in joining us?
Oh, you want me to join? I hear you, but I don't know how the current flows around that one. Or maybe I do. Tell you what, friend. Catch me a wheel-eye bream, and I'll sign up on the spot.
Just tell me where it is.
Catching one of those is a sign of good luck. So if the wheel-eye bream are biting for you, it'd be a clear sign of the way fate is flowing.
Figure is the fisherman who told me to catch a fish. I just need to know where the heck a wheel-eye bream is. Rough. Probably leads out of the city. Well, actually, let's find out. It does. That's fine. Well, then we just came back in and ended up right here again. Are you tired? The stand out of their inn. Even the drunkest of old coots is welcome. You stand out.
That's some good booze. Tastes even better on a day like this.
You're the drunken martial artist type guy?
Excuse me, are you the famous spearman Ryufan? I heard talk of your exploits in town.
Well, if the likes of you have heard of me, then I suppose I must be famous.
I am currently seeking stalwart companions. Can I interest you in joining the Alliance?
You wish to be companions, lad? I don't suffer fools who are weaker than I. If you wish to face me and find out if that includes your sorry self, well... normally I'd give you a thrashing, lad, but I'd hate to see you trip and twist a finger or something. Come back when you're less of a weedy runt.
Okay, so I am not powerful enough to recruit him yet. Okay, that's fine. That's, I expected characters like him. Welcome to Ishahan, capital of Eucrete. We're famous for our canals, a bigger attraction, as well as a channel for trade. Okay. Hi.
What the heck?
Yeah, what?
Huh? Who's that? Wow. I can't believe you spotted me. That's impressive, to be honest.
What are you supposed to be exactly? I mean, easy to spot you. You're, kind of like cartoony looking. And, you know, you look different than everything else. You stand out.
Listen, whatever you do, just don't try to drag me out of this bag, okay? If you even think about it, I'll get really, really mad.
You're not a Mimikyu, are you? You're hiding in a bag instead of under a Pikachu costume?
I'm not trapped in here or anything. It's just so comfy. Why would I ever want to leave? I make magical store packs, you see. And some guy was so desperate for one that he kept trying to yank me out and steal mine. So naturally I ran away. And now here I am.
So you are inventory expansion. Nice, I need that.
You know, if you happen to have a safe, not full of thieves place for me to work, I'd be happy to snuggle down there and handle all your bag-making needs. So, any questions? Comments? Compliments?
Join us.
I totally nailed that negotiation. My name's Nell, by the way. If you need a sack, that's just my bag. Get it?
Yep. This bag is everything. Now, well, I'm never gonna see what you look like.
Okie doke. I'll head over to your town.
So that's how Nell gets around.
Didn't even get to see it. Just closed up the bag and disappeared. But we got an inventory expansion now. Well, as soon as we get back. Oh dear, you look exhausted. Here, eat this. How is that? Got some energy now? I'm a big Aerie devotee. I always make this when someone needs to pick me up. Now go and give energy to people who need it. Lemon honey pickles recipe. Oh, nice. But yeah, looks like we've got reason to go back to the tree people and... Now what? Oh, hi, teleporting person.
Is there any reason you're staring?
Carrie, who will carry us to various destinations via teleportation. Fast travel acquired. Well, when she joins.
Yeah. Did you just materialize out of thin air?
Did I miss what? Miscalculate? How dare you!
That's not at all what I said.
You listen to me, Buster. I don't make mistakes because I'm perfect with a sparkly, pristine capital P.
No, you're this game's version of Vicky, which means you're going to screw up sometimes.
Whatever you think you saw, you didn't. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
That's more like it. Don't you ever question a paragon.
Let's just go with it. And then she just poofs away again. Yeah, I already went here. Okay, so need to catch a certain... She's gonna pop up again, isn't she?
You again? Really? I hope you're not following me.
Well, you just teleported right in front of us again.
Of course not. But are you alright? That looks like a nasty...
I didn't fall.
You skinned your knee. Look.
I didn't fall, okay? So... Oh, yeah. That's pretty gross.
I didn't skin my knee, I didn't fall at all, but... Oh, okay, my knee is pretty nasty looking.
Hey, you listen to me. My teleportation is flawless.
That's why you keep screwing up?
I'm flawless, okay? Impervious to error, which means you didn't see a thing, all right?
Alright.
Of course you didn't, because I don't make mistakes.
Okay, but...
Okay, I guess I gotta wander around here until I, I eventually find her again. She's gonna keep just popping up everywhere, apparently. So, let's keep wandering around until you end up inevitably recruiting her, I guess. Unless you gotta progress the story in order to actually continue with her little side quest here. But I think this is more like a thing that's going to happen no matter what you do. Because Vicky was always required in the previous, in this, couldn't say previous games, but this is not a previous game, this is an original thing. You know, Suikoden and all that stuff. Yeah, it might not reappear until we progress the story.
So this is where where Lady Periel is staying?
Yep, there she is.
I have had it up to here with the local aristocracy. It's as though they think of nothing but themselves.
Isn't that how nobles always go? They only care about themselves, everyone else is beneath them.
Perhaps you might lower your voice?
Ugh, why bother? If there are spies afoot, I will happily scream my thoughts into their ears. Ask yourselves this, spies. Which do your masters value more? Their country or their personal wealth?
Typically their personal wealth. They're all greedy bastards.
Now come, Janquis. Noah, Sabine, impeccable timing.
It's good to see you safe, Perry.
And why wouldn't I be? I had my secret passage, remember? Now then, I understand you're doing a fine job with my resistance army. Tell me everything. So that's what you're calling the castle now?
You like it?
A passable name, I suppose.
Everyone's gonna hate it. Of course, I can see that no matter what I chose, so.
Milady, I believe it's time.
Ah, indeed it is. Noah, come with me. We'll be joining a conference between King Yuma and his Chamber of Lords. Strictly as observers, I'm afraid. But I still wish for you and the others to attend me. Save for Jenquis and Sabine, who shall remain here and set up a means to communicate with Emir back at Castle whatever.
Can't imagine anything more boring than a council, so glad to be counted out.
Here's Minik Noble, Periel Groom. Susan Jenquis, loyal elderly steward, Jenquis. Ah. Oh yeah, she can't be in the party now. I have to have Periel. She's a fighter. She's a short-range fighter. She has to be in the party now. Of course, I could put her back here as an attendant. That... She's already level 30 as well.
Well then, I'll come along.
Well, she's also for some... She can be support, apparently. But I can't put her in a support role right now. Actually, yeah, let's just put her up front. So I lost another front-range fighter.
Not to question you, milady, but would you not prefer me at your side?
Do not treat me like a child, Janequist. Now, relay my dinner order to the kitchen as we discussed. And tell the cook to use a little spice this time.
Sorry, where are we going exactly?
To the palace! It's on the north side of town.
Well, okay then. Nice to see us bustling as usual.
Welcome, Countess Periel. You may enter.
My thanks.
I was waiting for them to see what everyone else must stay outside. I see this place and I'm immediately reminded of a palace from Okami.
So, what's on the table for this big shindig?
A letter has arrived from Dukes Aldrich, in which he proposes a new relationship between Euchris and Galdia, which I take to mean leaving the League of Nations and joining the Empire's side.
Probably, yeah.
Betray the League? What kind of scoundrel would agree to that?
Listen to you. You've the fire of a resistance leader already. And you'll soon see for yourself what manner of scoundrel would scheme such a thing. Pray excuse our tardiness.
Ah, there you are, Periel. We're just, well, it's good of you to come. Right this way, if you would.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Ah, Countess Groom. You must be quite the important woman indeed to keep His Majesty waiting.
No, it's all right. I promised her I'd wait, and,
Nevertheless, permit me to remind you of your position. You have been invited here to observe, and only to observe. And who, pray tell, are these people?
My humblest apologies, Lord Harlan. If I may, Your Majesty, I would like to present Commander Noah, the young founder of the Resistance Army. Or, nay, founder of the Alliance, a group which seeks to defend the League of Nations from Imperial invasion.
The Resistance Army, is it?
Well, I don't...
And let me present myself.
Oh, Leanne, shut up!
I'm basically his second in command.
An alliance? Well, that sounds most
Ahem! Let us move on to the matter at hand, Your Majesty. Dukes Aldrich of the Galdian Empire seeks an alliance with us, and we must decide if we will accept his terms or no. I believe the Dukes to be a rising star within the Empire, and think there is much we could learn from his bold leadership.
Yeah, before he even said these lines, it was obvious that you're on the side of joining the Empire.
I see this offer as a major opportunity for you, Chris.
Well, the king sees joining us as a possibility. You just want to join with the Empire. So there's going to be some conflict here.
Especially compared to some up-jumped mercenary and whomever else comprises his alliance.
Are you mad? This is the same brazen tyrant who invaded Groom. His true intentions could not be more obvious.
Countess Groom, may I remind you that you are an observer here and nothing more? I expect you to restrain yourself in the presence of His Majesty.
Ugh.
Sorry, Periel. But Lord Harlan, I think, well, maybe there might be some merit to what Countess Groom has to say.
But this is distressing indeed, Your Majesty. You know I have worked tirelessly for you, Chris, ever since your father sat the throne. Yes.
Guy's literally the king, and you're like, I don't care. How dare you disobey me?
I have long been one of House Sharith's most faithful servants, and yet now you claim to have no faith in my perspective?
Nah, you're like Jafar.
Never mind that House Fallmeyer nearly beggared itself to support this country in its year of famine.
Take heart, Lord Harlan. King Yuma knows well both our family's loyalty to the realm. I'm sure he did not mean to dismiss your many great deeds.
No, of course not.
We should act in due haste to inform Dukes Aldrich that we agree to his terms.
Hold on!
Now hold on. You're just gonna surrender to him without a fight?
Such ignorance speaks volumes about you, boy. No one is saying anything of the sort. Dukes Aldrich has kindly extended to us the hand of friendship and unity. If you would speak of war, then tell me what guarantee we have that Euchris's army would prevail.
The fact that this is a video game and we will ultimately win because that's how it goes. Even if we lose at first, which will probably end up happening anyway. I'll have to liberate this place sometime.
We cannot permit our great nation to fall while under your majesty's watch.
Yes, but Cassius?
You need only to give the order, Your Majesty, and I shall battle the Empire with everything I can muster.
Ha!
And what then, General Cassius? Can you promise us victory? Can you guarantee His Majesty that we will emerge triumphant?
The Galdian Empire is more than just Dukes Aldrich. They have the renowned General Goldwyn as well. I would be a poor military man indeed to assure ultimate victory.
Well, yeah. You can't just assure that you are going to win. You can't know that for certain. It would be really stupid to say you could.
There, Do you see? No assurances.
But you don't need absolute proof of something.
And if General Goldwyn were faced with our General Cassius, would he promise the Empire victory?
There you go.
What?
Exactly.
It's a fair question, don't you think?
There's no guarantee we would win, but there's no guarantee they would win either.
Even the best generals know there are no guarantees on the battlefield. And in fact, they likely know this fact best of all. Of course, all I know of the matter is what I've read in books. General Cassius, however, speaks from decades of experience. But perhaps, Lord Harlan, you have another opinion? Do you believe our esteemed General Cassius is guaranteed to lose? Well,
Well, Harlan?
No! No, of course I don't believe that. But this argument is mere sophistry. It has nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Yes, it does have to do with the topic at hand. It's about opposing the Empire.
Melridge, you were summoned here to draft our reply once this matter was settled, not to sow doubt in His Majesty with rhetorical nonsense.
I'm wondering if you're actually a plant from the Empire. Well, not necessarily a plant from them, but you've been bribed by them or something like that to be on their side, possibly.
Quite right. I do apologize for any confusion I may have caused. That said, there is still time before Dukes Eldrick will expect our reply, and His Majesty seems exhausted. Shall we table the matter for today? But...
Your Majesty!
Yes, I think so. Let's give it a little more time before we decide.
King's just a kid, and he's really unsure of himself.
Do you see now what I've been dealing with? It's been an entire week of that.
But aren't you and the king supposed to be friends?
Groom and Euchris have enjoyed favorable relations for generations, and I visited many times as a child. We are acquaintances of old, but I would not go so far as to say friends. Euchris, you see, is one of the 3 great powers of the League, along with Norstar and the Dragon Newt nation of Kinan.
Dragon Newts? Well, they better have Dragon Newts in Kinan.
My little groom is of minor significance in comparison.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I am told that at the untimely death of Yuma's father, the Queen hid herself away in grief. And now, Yuma has come to ascend the throne. He and I come from very similar circumstances.
You have such different personalities.
Yet you have such different personalities.
Yes, well, even as a child, Yuma was never very decisive.
Yeah, obviously.
You think maybe he's afraid to defy that Harlan guy?
To be fair, the previous king was quite beholden to Harlan. That is why the man was first given his station. A station he has leveraged for all it's worth. Anyway, we should not tarry here long before returning to the inn. I have no desire to run into Harlan again.
Wanna poke around a little until it's time to go?
This is forming a party I've not met. Check your formation. Well, because she left, and... Well, there's no one else I can add right now, so... Like you had a hard time, Periel. You're doing what we can, right? Let's kill time and then head back. We will need to stop trying to kill time! The doctor isn't going to like that! Big fancy jars there. Of course, this is the palace, so it's a big old fancy place. Enormous water wheels and such. Your name is Noah, yes? What? Of course I know you. I didn't expect a cutscene when I talked to him. Anyone would if they knew a little bit about what's really going on. My name is Sayyid Ali. Charlie got a quest, just like you. Sure, I'll pass across again. Well, okay. I certainly did not expect any kind of cutscene to occur when I talked to you. Nothing in here. I wonder if there's a character that's going to be on some long quest, too, that spans the game, like Clive from Suikoden 2. I think that was his name, Clive. I thought he was supposed to go over there, but and I don't think there's anything over here. Let's just back into the palace itself, looks like. But actually, I do want to pull out right now. And save it! Because it has been 51 minutes according to my timer, and that's long enough. So we're going to continue to find out what happens next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video! If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if for whatever reason you want to talk to me, you can find me on Discord and a link in the description.